Hello everyone, welcome back to a new episode of Tactics Ogre Reborn. Last time we left off, we got started on our adventure and got a look at this, frankly, just enormous map. It is a very, very big map. And we can see that our war funds down there, the currency in this world is Goth. We have Goth queens as our currency. Awesome. Castle was once the seat of power in old Almorica. It was taken by Duke Ronwey before the outbreak of the war. Alrighty, let's go save the leader. Strongholds are made up of multiple battlefields which must be fought back to back. You can save your progress before beginning the next battle, however you cannot leave the stronghold until the series of battle is completed. It's highly recommended to use separate save slots within a stronghold. To save, press that to open the system menu. Okay. Alright, so we're dealing with a Ramza fighting Y-Graph situation, so I don't have to save here, but I can save it after we get through the gates. Final Fantasy Tactics had a lot of moments where it's like, yeah, you're going to be doing multiple battles sequentially, and if you save at the wrong times, then you could potentially screw yourself over by getting into a battle that you can't win. So, let's go to the gates of Almorica. I mean, it'll be easy, right? Like our first real battle. Come on.
Hey, you're the rebels what been hiding out in Goliath. Here to save your Duke, is it?
Uh-huh, sure is, isn't it?
There's 2,000 Goth on that one's head, boys. Half the purse to him what brings him down.
Talking about Lancelot? Guessing you're talking about Lancelot. Bapal. Vanquish Bapal. So I don't have to actually worry about defeating the other characters, but I might want to do it for XP.
A narrow stream, scarce one pace across. Easily jump this. Watch.
Uh-huh. Just gonna jump the stream? Yeah.
But look before, nah. You can only jump to ground of the same height or lower.
I can only jump to ground the same height or lower. Interesting. So we don't have like a jump stat. In Tactics, you know what determines the height you can jump to is your jump stat, so... Only jump to ground of the same height or lower.
One of the winged, like me, moves with no heed of height or terrain.
Sure do, Canopus. There you go, you can just fly.
Even so, rushing in alone without someone to watch your back is asking for an early grave.
I wonder...
Always keep a close watch on the action to see who will move next. Avoid unnecessary actions, and keep speed on your side.
Reminds me, so Canopus, I wonder if you take like extra damage from arrows and stuff, because I think of, you know, like Fire Emblem with like Pegasus Knights being even weaker to arrows because they have wings. There's another TRPG that I've played that had the same thing with flyers.
The distance a unit moves, and the actions it takes, determine how long it must wait to move again.
Okay.
The order in which units act is called the attack turn. Keep a close eye on this. You can sort units by order of attack turn to quickly tell which unit will move next.
Sort units by order of attack turn to quickly tell which unit will move next. That's useful. Is it not already sorted like that?
When a unit's turn comes round, you can command it to move, act, or use skills. What's more, you can issue these commands in any order you see fit. Think on your choice as well.
Okay.
The command to move can be cancelled at any time. If you find a unit out of range for a planned attack, try moving it to a different location.
Units begin battle with no MP, that being the font of all magical power.
We don't start the battle with NP, we have to build up to it, really. Interesting.
Units accumulate MP gradually over time. Powerful magic requires greater amounts of MP, so think ahead before casting a spell.
So you could cast your weaker spells sooner, but if you want to save up for the big ones, you gotta wait. Interesting. And you had Meditate, which builds your MP. Okay. Yeah, there's the little meter. Ow. Wow, that was like no damage. Okay, this might be an incredibly easy fight. Okay, so yeah, I can't see the thing because I can only control like a few of my characters at the moment. But condition, view information, unit. Okay, here's how we can see the info for all the units in the battle. I would prefer to be able to like hover over them, like on this screen, how you can kind of like separate yourself. Maybe you can? Yeah, okay, you can do this. I see. Okay, okay. Yeah, I was thinking of like, once again, tactics, and like Disgaea and stuff, how you can kind of just move the cursor freely around the map and inspect. So Noah, Edmund, Anne. So what are all of you about? Okay. So you punch. Yeah. And you're a ranger. Bran the archer. Okay, and then you do big damage with, like, hammers. You also have that one skill that I need to watch out for. The pincer attack. Yeah, that's nasty. You have a single spell, which is an air spell. So I should have Canopus go after you, because Canopus, will resist that. You use axes, you use bows. Okay, good to know, good to know. And, I'm imagining we're not dealing with, like a combat, not triangle, but, you know, like, it's not like a Fire Emblem thing where axes beat lances and stuff like that. So I don't think we have to worry about that much. Let's move, like, right here. And I guess I just end my turn. There's nothing really I could do here. I can't cast a stone at anyone. I do have a Mend Leaf on you, but I didn't put any Mend Leaves on anyone else, so I guess you're gonna be my healer. Should the need arise. Okay, you're just gonna meditate, Warren? Yeah, so we can't control many of our characters yet, so...
Skills are divided into 4 broad categories. Action, support, auto, and special.
It is funny to hear this, like, epic-sounding wise old man explain the game to me and talking about buttons. Press the circle button! Just things like that. Action, support, auto, and special. So auto is probably like passives? Yeah.
Units learn skills as they gain levels, according to their class. That just now was meditate, an auto skill.
Oh, that's automatic. I thought you had to use that.
Auto skills will sometimes take effect before your turn comes around. Use this to your advantage.
Ooh, that's handy. Okay, good to know, thank you. And we just learn skills as we level up. It's not like job points. Huh? Not doing that.
Conjurer of magics must do more than learn a spell to wield it in battle. You must assign each spell before you enter the fray.
Makes sense.
Assign spells to your units from the party screen. Be sure that you don't forget.
Thank you, Warren.
You'll need a class mark in order to change a unit's class.
Okay, it's like a second seal.
Some class marks can be found for sale in shops, but not all are to be had so easily.
Alrighty. Canopus is going up there.
A unit's level doesn't change when they change classes, so if one class isn't working out, a new line of work may be in order.
There's no reason to go making things harder on yourself than they already are.
Oh, are you warning me? This game gonna be hard.
To use common consumables, such as Mend Leaf in battle, you'll have to prepare before you're on the field.
That's very different. That is an interesting change.
Up to 4 may be ready. Best choose them with your unit's needs in mind.
At least it's not like Tactics, though, where half of my skills is always just going to be item, because you need access to Phoenix Downs, or things are rough. Usually when I play Final Fantasy Tactics, item is like on at least half of my characters, I would say, because you need someone to be able to just revive people if they go down. And items are the most consistent way to do that, so... Big damage. Got the counter. 7. Wow, you're doing nothing.
Take heed of the enemy's element before striking. There are 8 in all. Air, earth, lightning, water, fire, ice, light, and darkness.
I see.
Each element has its strength. Air against earth and so on. It can be enough to give you the edge you need.
Okay, air is good against earth, so...
Each unit has a level. but so does your party. Your party's level will rise as you lead them to victory in the stages to come.
Each unit has a level, but you have a party level too? Weird. I hope I can see, like, the weakness chart easily at some point.
And remember, a unit can't advance beyond the level of the party.
Oh. Oh, it's to stop you from just grinding, I guess? So, the story probably gives you a recommended party level, and none of your characters can go past that point. Weird. Okay. Well, that is interesting.
One whisper of Ronwey's execution and out you come, bold as you please. A rat can smell a trap, but not all rebels, huh? High time we were rid of your lot.
Yeah, so you just said you were going to execute Ronwey to draw us out.
Support skills are just that. Skills that provide some passive benefit to the user.
Okay, so support skills are passive.
When I move, you'll notice yellow points of light near me on the ground.
I don't remember it explaining all of this in the previous version of the game, so this might be new. But maybe it was there. It's been ages, so... Yeah, that means people can't move, right?
This is a support skill called Rampart Aura. Any foes entering the range of the aura will be unable to move further until their next turn.
Ooh.
Some support skills hinder the enemy's movement, while others might grant enhanced strength. Consider well your class and lay of the battlefield when choosing which to use.
Well, being able to limit the movement of enemy characters is quite nice. Owie. Sorry, Canopus, but you moved yourself there. Dead shot. That's a wind attack. Vice. You got parried, Vice. Jeez. So yeah, most of this battle I'm not even doing. We're just learning here. I mean, we can get in there. Not as far up as I would like, but we can indeed get in there. So, can I go back? Okay, so after I move, I can just press B to go back if I choose the wrong area. Good. Wow, I do 1 point of damage if I throw the stone at you. Amazing. Absolutely amazing. Big damage. Yeah, Denim.
And we walked right into it.
Trap or no, we fight or we die. I've never let a Galgastani get the better of me, and I don't mean to start today.
You really are hot-blooded.
Focus, Vice. Our first duty is to save the Duke. Don't lecture me on duty. Your only duty is to stay alive.
Oh yeah? Well then why do you have your back to the enemy right now? They may just be pacing in place, but they could stab you.
You should not speak to Denim so. He was only trying to help.
Yeah, that's right, you jerk. You got parried, I didn't. My stone connected. It only did 1 damage, but still. There are just a ton of enemies here, my god. So wait, so yeah, that dork couldn't move until their next turn. But their next turn came around and then they were able to move. Good job, Vice. Okay, meditate, getting that MP back. And Spark Sphere. Kablooey. Alright, that's pretty good. I'll take that.
Wait, you're no Wallisters. I know a man from Lotus when I see one.
Damn right. If it was just us Wallisters, then boy, we would be boned right now. Bonk. Ooh, big damage. You're the only one we have to defeat, though, so once again, I can just ignore everyone else. So... Did Canopus get some XP there? It doesn't seem like we get XP on attack. It seems like maybe we get XP at the end of battle? It's not even on kill because yeah, so we don't have to spoon feed units like we do in Fire Emblem, but it's also not like Final Fantasy Tactics where you get XP whenever you do an action and you just get more XP when you get a kill. It seems like we may just get XP at the end of battles. Because I'm not seeing any XP numbers pop up or anything.
You shouldn't let Vice get to you.
I'm fine, sister. back to the battle.
Yeah, why is Vice trying to rile me up while we're currently fighting for our lives? Maybe don't do that, Vice? Sounds like a bad call. Gale upon the welkin high, send arrow of wind to smite my foes. Yes, it's just like Tactics. Boom. Or rather, you know, Tactics is just like this, because this came first. Ah, you love it. Ow. Alrighty, well that hurt. So let's go up here and, you know what? So Gildus, do you have the thing I need? Okay, so I can just move around on the map like this and just grab people like that. Yeah, okay. So I don't have to do it on the menu there. Alright, so we can do like I was expecting. So you're the one that has that. Oh no, you have it too. Unfortunately, we already do enough damage, that doesn't really matter. We could just kill you. And unfortunately, Vice does not have the follow-up attack thing. Well, let's still move behind you and just kill you, I think. 91 damage. Not quite enough for a kill, but still pretty low. Owie. It's interesting that they put so many guests in my party this early. Later. We have so many guests. I really just get to control Denim. I don't even get to control my sister. But we're making short work of them. The idea that you can use a ranged weapon and a melee weapon is super interesting. Yeah, wow, these orcs are getting knocked the hell out. Okay. Yep, you can heal yourself. Beautiful. Thank you for getting me the stuff. Hand axe, leather armor, leather gloves, and Dynast-King's mead. Wow, we get multiple items. We get, like, everything they had. Cool, so we definitely want to pick those up. Alrighty. Can my AI friends pick some more up, please? I don't even really have to do anything this fight, so I should just focus with Denim on just picking things up. Stop picking on her, alright? Don't like it. Bag of loot. And yeah, there's nothing really for me to do here. I don't have any skills to use, so... What we got? Short sword, buckler, bronze helm, leather armor. Cool. Gonna sit back there and continue to meditate. Vice really just gets in there. Reminds me of Delita and August at the beginning of the game. I'm like, no, will you two stop? Like, don't just run in and die. Or if you played the Lion War, it was Argith. I believe that was his name. Bronze helm, Xenowine, and copper Oberyth. Well, I'm gonna try to take out all the enemies until I know how XP actually works. Because if we get XP based off of how many enemies we kill, I'm gonna want to kill every single enemy that I can. So, also I want to pick up their loot, because that's just cash money. Air reverse. Yeah, so it seems like when you hit with the elemental attacks, it makes them weak to that attack as well. Interesting. I can't really get anywhere interesting here, so... Hit Bopple in the back. Bopple! Uh-huh. What if I use my buckler? How much damage does that do? Yeah. It is interesting to me that you can use the buckler as a weapon. I love goofy strats in games. Yeah, it said like 11 as well. It said like 80 and 11. What was the cause of that? Uh-oh. Need to understand that. I don't think it was a follow-up attack from anyone. Come now to my hands, O crimson flame piercing the sky, or red comet you are, herald of doom. I love their little quotes there. It's always amazing. Boom. Done.
Looks like our luck has turned.
Yep, the AI just annihilated you, friend. I couldn't even keep you alive long enough to grab this stuff. Maybe I still get it at the end of the battle, even if I don't pick it up. Congratulations! Spoils. Vulcan Lance Berserker's Mark. So that's probably what I need to swap classes there. Class mark is, I believe, what they said. So I can change people's class to Berserker 3 times? Huh, yeah, we're gonna have to see how that works. Linen slops, that does not sound great. Bronze Oberyth, Blessing Stone, and a bronze helm. Total XP? Yeah! Okay, so you get XP... Yeah. Alrighty, and it splits it up evenly among everyone, it seems. Yeah, and they're all at the level cap. Okay. Okay, so we don't have to worry about, like, optimizing our movements and spoon-feeding lower level characters like you would in some other games. Everybody gets XP evenly based off of who was in the battle. Cool. That's a good system. Experience points are not awarded to individual units, but to the entire party. Each unit which participated in the battle receives a portion of the total when battle ends. Only units who survive battle receive XP. Ooh. Okay.
The way inside is clear. Stay on guard.
Leave the heavy lifting to us, Denim. Cover our flank. That's all we ask.
Thank you, Canopus. I appreciate you. I saw someone on the first episode mention that when I said Canopus's name, they thought I said cannabis. And I'm like, that's amazing. I didn't think about that. But I'm like, oh yeah, no, cannabis. We just got cannabis on our team. The entire drug. So let's save. And we are going to cycle our saves, because of course we are. So can I, like, edit my party or anything? Here. Let's see, data options, return to title. Party, there we go. That's what I wanted to do. Okay, so we did level up. Doesn't seem like we got anything for doing that. You're a warrior, so can I see what you get on level up or something? Because you're a level 2 warrior now. Is there a place I see, like, what things you get? I guess not from here, as far as I can tell. I'm sure it'll explain it to me at some point. Current buffs and debuffs, consumables, arcana, skills, finishing moves, party inventory, back to the previous screen. Yeah, I don't know how to figure out, like, what their class tree looks like. Class list, here we go. Alright, this is it. So, cycle stats. So you were a berserker. Okay. So I could change someone into a berserker. A melee attacker entirely unconcerned with their own safety. The berserker boasts a strong attack, but a weak defense. And I can't look at, like, what they learn or anything, yeah? Doesn't seem to be. Yeah. I can't look at, like, their skill list or anything like that. Alrighty, well, we'll keep them both on that for now. I won't change anyone to a berserker, especially not Vice, considering Vice is just running in like a maniac, so... Small corridor leading to the Castellan's chambers. The walls are unadorned as befit the walls of a stronghold on this war-torn island. Okay, I think we can do one more maybe. This one will probably be a little bit faster. Now the tutorials are done.
Time for this, with Master Nibeth away.
Alright, Sir Agaris.
Listen well. We faced the rogues who slew Bapal and his men. Underestimate them, and share Bapal's fate. Give these rebel swine a taste of Galgastani steel. Almorica shall never fall!
Alright, we gotta beat up some Galgastani. I gotta vanquish Agaris. Okay, and these suits of armor are just that, suits of armor. They're not actually enemies. They look like knights from Fire Emblem, so... Okay, so how many of my characters do I get to control this time? Or is it still just going to be me playing as Denim? It's still just me playing as Denim. Almost all of my characters are still guests. Interesting. Yeah, very, very interesting. Well, we can speed it up if they're just going to be auto-moving. I see no reason to not speed it up right now for the moment. So let's move you up here, Denim. And yeah, the battle's just kind of unfold without me having an input here. I'm surprised they haven't given me control over more of my characters yet. I think they would have by this point.
Interlopers, why do you meddle in our affairs?
Because I wanna.
Our struggle with the Wallister goes back generations. It's no concern of yours. Or do you seek to claim Valeria as Lodis does? I will have your answer.
We are men without a country. We have lent them our swords because it suits us to do so.
And we're looking for mercenary work, as it happens. Not hiring, by any chance?
And worry you'll leave for a bigger purse? We don't need outsiders to do our killing.
He makes a good point. Let's rescue this Duke, collect our reward, and be done with it.
I like you, Canopus.
A craven who would choose lucre over loyalty deserves only one reward.
Alrighty, come on down here then. Say that to my face. Alright, so yeah, we're doing our resistance group thing. That missed, good. I mean, I imagine there's little way I'm going to be able to lose this fight. My characters seem incredibly OP, so I think we're quite good here. Oh wow, do you have like 1 HP? I think you have like 1 HP. You do! Oh, you jerk. Just die. Oh, I could finish you off with a stone to be extra insulting. You know what? It'd be kind of funny, and I wouldn't be putting myself in as much danger. Minus 1 HP! Eh! Yeah! Eat it, nerd! Yeah, sometimes the attack do like a little bit extra, like it has another number on top, and I'm not sure exactly what's causing that. We'll find out as time goes on, I suppose. I think I got the wrong idea last episode. They mentioned another group, and I was thinking like, oh, there's like 2 countries and we're kind of trapped in the middle of them. But I think it is, we are resisting Galgastani, and then Valeria is our island that they're trying to take over. So, yeah, I don't know. Because there was another group name, and I can't quite remember what they are now, but it's like what the... It's the group that hired the Dark Knights. And that's why we were trying to fight Lancelot, because we were like, well, this'll distract them and give Galgastani the motivation they need to go attack them. We were basically trying to orchestrate both of our enemies to fight. Do I just want to grab that, or do I want to beat you up? I mean, I could just beat you up. Let's just beat you up. Let's go a little bit faster, yeah? My little bit of input that I have here. Yeah, I can't even, like, position my characters in, like, perfect ways to do extra damage or anything like that. Beautiful. Canopus, you are strong, you know that? Yeah, it does, like, 9... It did, like, 9 and 98. I mean, I'm not guessing that's a crit. Come now to my hands, O crimson flame piercing the sky. I read comment, you are Herald of Doom. Dang. Now you're averse to fire. I feel like all humans would be averse to fire, but I mean, these humans have different blessings and stuff. Although all of us aren't human. Canopus was, what was it, a Vartan? So let's just move right here and collect some stuff, yeah? Cast the stone. I mean, like I've said, we're gonna win the battle no matter what. So, I might as well just focus on collecting stuff. So I imagine the main use, since it seems like that throw stone does 1 damage, no matter what. I'm imagining the main use of that is knocking people off of high elevation so they take fall damage. That was one of the benefits of throw stone, in FFT, so I'm imagining that might be the same here. Because it's doing very little damage. In Final Fantasy Tactics, throw stone could do a pretty good amount, but not here. Not so. Big slashies. Alrighty. Yeah, I'm just gonna keep continuing to I really wish some of my AI friends would pick up some of the items. Do you all just not want these items? This is good shit just lying on the ground here. Eh. A Zolio Dralt and a Copper Oberyth. Cool. Bonk. And heal. Okay, yeah, we're doing it. Leather Cestus, a Linen Slops, and 3 Mind Leaves. That's good. Thank you for actually picking up something, random AI. Agaris, it doesn't look like you're doing too hot, friend. May my prayers become a beacon, guide to the gods, to heal your blight. Yeah. Thank you. Yeah, while it's auto here, I feel like... I mean, it's effectively auto because we have so many guests. Oh, hey, you stole your... No, I wanted that Sybil staff. And that circlet. Oh, you jerk. Oh, you jerk. Eat stone. Eh. Oh, I just got boring linen slops.
My life for Galgastan.
Alright, the other one just disappeared. Your life was tied to your commander, and now you are dead. I like to think we just, like, tied you up and put you in the corner. Alright, so we got some Knight's Marks, Bronze Oberyths, Blessing Stones, Linen Slops, Leather Gloves, and a Bronze Helm. Well, beautiful, we're getting some more of the class mark things. I'm gonna probably have to get over my obsession. So we just hit the level cap. I'm probably gonna have to get over my obsession in, like, Final Fantasy Tactics, where I always like to, like, totally master a job before moving on to the next one when I was little. That's what I always did. So Squire was always, like, my first mastered class. So I'm definitely gonna have to get past that. I just need to get the stuff that I want from each class. Skills, finishing moves? Ooh, we got new things. Okay, so there it tells us what we get. Alright, so we got the follow-up attack thing. That is useful to have.
The taste of freedom is sweet. You have my thanks.
This music goes hard.
Sweeter still that Wallister youths came to my aid. Denham, was it? Doubtless you and your friends are a gift from the Great Father himself.
I threw a lot of rocks.
The Wallister boon is great, and our future bright.
We are not alone in our loyalty. Upon word of your Grace's release, many Wallister have left their haunts for Almorica.
And there is still time before the Galgastani come to remedy my freedom. Though not long, I fear. We must regroup. Now I must ask if the tale our guests have told us is indeed the truth.
Upon my sword it is. We are outcasts from our land.
I do not doubt your sword. It is the whiskers of your companion that give me pause. I hear a diviner matching his description was ever at the side of King Tristan when your new Zenobia came into being 2 years past.
Oh, we have, like, the, what's the word? The... Oh god, you know, the like... Basically a secretary to the king. Like, the... Not minister... Oh god. The word is right on the tip of my tongue, and I'm thinking of every single word but that. But it's like the king's advisor. There we go.
And that you, Sir Lancelot, were captain of the Holy Knights. Is the Saint King so brazen as to cast out the very men who placed him upon the throne?
When do I get Parseval?
I, too, have heard tell of this diviner, but I am not he.
Lodis plagues us with the Dark Knights, Lothlorien. How do we know that you are not some new menace visited upon Valeria?
Lothlorien, I recognize that name from somewhere else. I don't quite remember where. I mean, obviously Lancelot is from Arthurian Tales, and so is the Parseval that I mentioned earlier. I wonder how much of the Arthurian Tales is going to be in this. I know I've heard of Lothlorien somewhere else, though.
If New Zenobia does not seek to usurp, I would have your proof.
Your Grace, these holy knights risked their own lives to win your freedom.
A man can claim knighthood only when he serves a worthy lord. It is for such a man that we seek.
I have your word, and its proof shall be in your deeds.
Yeah, so you're just looking for a lord to serve, one that you actually believe in.
You sought a reward. You shall have it. And employment besides. I would have you train our Wallister loyals as guards and soldiers here in Almorica.
Beautiful.
As you wish.
We're gonna get training from Lancelot himself.
Now, Denham, your father was an Abuna in Goliath, was he not?
An Abuna in Goliath? God, there's so many names being thrown around.
I met him myself once. A wise man, Abuna Prancet.
Abuna, is that something like Sybil? Like priest?
What happened in Goliath was a tragedy.
Please, Your Grace, you must avenge our father. No, all the people of Goliath.
Yet the enemy before us is Galgastan. They must come first. And for that, I will need knights. Knights such as yourselves. Will you join my table at Almorica?
So I'm guessing the thing you're talking about was the Dark Knights that came and burned the city. These Dark Knights we keep hearing about are doing some pretty messed up things, so...
Us? Knights?
As young heroes of Wallister, you will serve as a shining example to your clansmen. I would have you become knights in my direct service. Well, what say you?
Of course. I mean, as you wish, Your Grace. I know Denham's with me on this.
Excellent. Now, if you are to be a knightly order, you will require a name.
No way, do I actually input the name for Denham's Order of Knights? You can input up to 12 characters, but this number may be limited by the width of text. I'm terrible with names, so, you know, Shadow Scale sounds good to me. Shadow Scale sounds good to me. Isn't that just a month, though? Isn't my, like, birthday in this world, like, the 11th of Shadow Scale? Whatever. Shadow Scale, the Order of Shadow Scale sounds fine to me.
What do you think?
Yes, a fine name. You'll go far, I'm certain. I have much for you to do. Your first task takes you to the town of Chrysaro, to the southwest. The captain of my knights, Sir Leonard, has gone there in pursuit of the former overseer of this castle, a necromancer named Nymith.
Oh, we're going to be dealing with a necromancer, so we might actually get some supernatural enemies here.
Truth be told, he's having a harder time of it than was expected. You'll be going to Chrysaro to aid him. Understood? Now before you leave, you'll want to fill your ranks with soldiers from Almorica, and purchase such gear as you'll require. I expect you have little in way of coin, so I'm giving you 30,000 goth from the treasury, and a few of my own knights to serve under you.
Beautiful.
You can count on us, Your Grace. We won't let you down.
Then may victory and glory await you, young heroes of Wallister.
Alrighty, let's do it then. I do like that everyone earns XP at like the same rate. That is pretty interesting.
You've led us to gainful employ after all. My thanks.
As long as nobody dies, that is.
No, it is I who should thank you.
So, you're off to aid one of the Duke's men. I regret we cannot join you. Above all else, stay alive.
Okay, so Lancelot will not be staying with us. How unfortunate. That means we lose Canopus too.
Win or lose, while there's life, there's hope.
And the rest of you, I guess.
I'll try to remember that.
Best not forget, the dead get no second chances.
If death were our aim, there are swifter ways to go about it than soldiering. We fight to live.
True enough. Still, do not needlessly seek out danger. Enough will find you as it is.
Of course.
Alright, so now we have some knights of our own to train. Love to see it.
You are the heroes of Goliath, are you not? I must thank you for saving His Grace the Duke. Indeed, accept my thanks on behalf of us all.
And you are?
Ravnus Loxarian, a knight in service of the Duke.
You look cool, and your name is awesome, Ravnus Loxarian? You remind me of Agrius already.
I would ride to Leonard's aid myself, but His Grace has other need of me. I fear the task falls to you.
Oh, I was hoping you were joining me.
No need of fear, friend. We took back this castle, didn't we?
In a manner of speaking, I suppose.
Vice, we barely did anything.
And what manner would that be?
It was mostly Lancelot and crew.
She and her fellow knights drew off the garrison defending the castle. Else, we would not have succeeded.
Oh, that too.
If it were not for the sacrifice of others, we would be no heroes of Goliath now.
Make no mistake, I have high hopes for you. We must unite the people behind us if we are to put an end to this endless war. Word of your heroics emboldens them.
Then you hold us up as heroes to serve some stratagem, is that it?
I mean, yeah, if it helps with morale, I mean, take every benefit you can get.
If you do not like it, give truth to the lie. Write your own fate on the battlefield.
Take ass and take names we shall.
Both, Dame Ravnus.
His Grace provided you with war funds, yes? Remember, they do no good sitting in your coffers. Arms, spells, provisions. Even a single magic ring can mean the difference between victory and defeat.
Good, good.
She thinks highly of herself. I pray we are not near when she falls from such height.
Hey, I think she's great, Kashua. I believe that was how they were pronouncing your name. That was good advice, though. We can't just let our coffers sit there. We gotta buy stuff. All right, Batarun joins the party. You were just a basic warrior. Accept the unit. Sure. You're good with axes, fist weapons, and you already have the pincer attack ability. Sure. Batarun has joined the Order of Shadowscale. Katrina, the Archer. I could name these units people or something, but we'll just keep them with their names they came with for this particular point. So welcome. We got ourselves an Archer. And Miles, the Wizard. Yep, and you have about what I would expect. Sure. And then there's our healer. That's a new skill, though, I think, right? Divine Awaken. Uh-huh. Heal. So, an indirect divine spell that removes sleep and charm from a single target. Interesting. Cool. Welcome. And a rune fencer, Derwin? You sound cool. Are you just like a spell sword? Yeah, you can heal, and you have lightning bow. Missile spell that unleashes a thunderbolt, dealing piercing lightning damage to a single target. Has a chance to inflict lightning averse. Okay, so it's just a basic lightning spell. Use spears. I like spears. Spears are dope. Get in here, Derwin. Alright, there we go. Towns and castles have been liberated. Gain the shop and train commands. Shops you can buy and sell items in Arcana, recruit new units, and sell monsters at auction. It's a good idea to stock up on consumables to use in battle, such as items that restore HP. You can sell monsters. Train allows your units to take part in a training battle. You can retreat from a training battle at any time, either in the battle or while forming your party. Units incapacitated and removed from a training battle are not removed from your party. Training battle. You can retreat from a training battle anytime, either in the battle or while forming your party. Units incapacitated or removed from a training battle are not removed from your party. Training battles are a good way to level up units before taking them to a real battle. Units can earn experience points in training battles, but items do not drop. Really? New commands have been added to the party screen. Dismiss allows you to remove a unit you no longer need from your party. Once dismissed, the unit's gone forever, so consider your decision carefully. In Final Fantasy Tactics, they said sad things when you told them to leave. They'd be like, I thought we were friends and stuff. Change class allows you to change unit to a different class, requiring class mark. Finishing moves allows you to view and assign finishing moves to a unit. Finishing moves available to a unit depend on their weapon skills. Refer to the play guide. Alright, new title earned, Hero of Goliath. Shops have new items, and our party level is increased to 5. Cool. Alrighty, well, with that, I think we're going to go ahead and end this second episode off here. Hope you've enjoyed, and I'll see you next time for some more.